flex, flex. The livest one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker hot stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon. Motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Let's bleed, shall we? Oh man, this is I just stumbled upon some of this yesterday and I'm like, hold on. What's going on with this guy, man? What's going on with this guy? Chris Eubanks had a lot to say. And he's, I know they tried to say he was he belonged in a mental institution. I never knew what was going on because I said, well, he's trying to protect his son. So I agree with him on that. And then I'm seeing these interviews and I'm like, what's going on with him? Like, seriously, what's going on with him? Yeah, I'm going to be the judge, man, because what I saw yesterday and what I was hearing yesterday was a little crazy. But, let's do it. We got in the building. Mark Wonderland. Weirdos Love, Mr. Shelton, my brother, Nitty G, Ratchet since 91. Real Spill Midwest Boxing Talk, my brother. Salute Players Ball. And he got a badge on his motherfucker. What is that? I don't know, man. I don't know, but we're going to get to it. Anwar Willis, salute. Rick Blackwell, Drill Hill, True Boxing Night in the building, salute. Rod Neal, my brother. If y'all missed the Painful Excellence podcast last night, go have a look, man. We talked about Kyrie Irving, and of course, it spilled into what we need to do as a community because we have a responsibility to each other. But go watch the show from last night. And salute to my brother Cali Enigma. He slid in with key information. But we're going to see how it takes, how it transitions, man. It starts with us. King Corleone, Cassandra, Vince, what up? There you go. There's my brother right there, the Cali Enigma. He say he look like a mutant Ninja Turtle. He does. There go Donatello right there. Sam Mack, what up? Philip D, what up? Reef the Watcher in the building. Edgar Chavez, my brother. Don Banks, OTB, Boxing School, salute, bro. Nostradamus Ellaby, Opulent LD, salute. Ryan Wright. Yeah, smash the like button, man. No doubt, fam. No doubt. You're welcome anytime. So, Steve Elder, Mac in the building. Salute. Winston Lee, Kevin Dunbar. So this man, Chris Eubanks, my brother Watcher, our brother from down under, sends me an email. And he says, Chris Eubanks attacks Deontay Wilder, or disrespects Deontay Wilder. So I'm always, I always get a chuckle at some of these guys that disrespect him. I just wanted to know how bad it was. Or, well, not how bad it was. It can never be bad. But it could be actually quite entertaining. So I'm like, let's hear what this brother had to say. And and Watcher, man, he's good. He timestamps it. He said, yep, here you go. Here's the proof. So what I'm going to play for you is about 2 minutes of him just, talking. And Soul Power, salute. And he goes on this rant. It's an interview. I forgot with who, but, it was funny. He talking about Conor Benn, of course. And, of course, that spills into his overall outlook on boxing. So, I took what he said about Deontay as a grain of salt. I really don't care because, who's not talking negative about him. Then I'm on Instagram, and He's on stage with Nigel Benn. Tony, what up? MXC, what up? Black Undertaker in the building, salute. And they're talking about their classic fight. And he goes on this weird ass rant. People are laughing. And Nigel Benn is sitting there looking at him like, has he lost the plot? Has he gone body? And I said, wait a minute. I don't think that was an act. I think this nigga need help. What the fuck? Well, first, let me play for you what he said in this interview. Quite entertaining. My brother Picasso, salute. My brother Mo Boxing in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He says, big up, Drew. Big up to you, fam. Much love and appreciation. Drive safe, Picasso. Drive safe. Drive safe. Let me play this for y'all. Pete.
King is all you have to know. So, for a bit of fun, why don't you organize an interview for us to sit down in a room together? Like Face Off. Hold on.
I accept.
Oh, you accept? You have to do the work. You get him to a room to sit down with me to talk about boxing because he's the king of the gypsies. And I'm king. And I say, I'd love to talk to my comrade in arms. I'd love to talk to my
He's talking about Fury right here.
student. Let's get it straight from now so you know who you're talking to. I will be gentle with you, but you must let me be gentle and teach you how to produce great fighters I can watch. I've been to some of your matches because I was actually on tour with my son in America when he was with Al Heyman. I came to some of these fights. You with this what's his name? Wilder. He's wild.
You hear this? Combat Tool Bag, main boxing biker. Mark Wonderlick, the Brothers UK. You hear this?
He himself said, I only need 2 seconds. In a 12-round fight, I only need 2 seconds to win. So it means you can actually waddle around like a toddler throwing these windmills. It means you can actually do that and expect me to just be happy when you knock him out with one of your windmills, which is coming from nowhere. No thought behind it. I deplore such behavior in my warriors. That's why I build champions, because I'm aware. Yeah, and when that goes out, yeah, there's going to be a flood of people coming back to you with a response. I had to be good. I had to look good. It wasn't just about fighting a man, it was about showing the art, the craft of what it means to be a warrior.
What are you, a homo?
Am I missing something? Has anyone seen this interview? It's about an hour long almost. Y'all let me know if that sounds like you're having a conversation with a sane man. He sounds like an articulate idiot. What the fuck is he talking about? Maybe you got to go back and watch the whole thing. But here's why I say that he's a little off. I'm going to show y'all. Salute to my brother, Mr. King Palmer, in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, what's good, Drew? I'm good, my brother. How you feel? My brother, I rock in the building. Salute, fam. Boxing and Barbecue, Anthony Bolton, Slim Hussein. Am I missing something? Phenomenal Mexican. Salute. Unique Dawn. Yo. Yeah, this part. This part. I won't have such behavior 10 title defenses. He's going to the Hall of Fame. Not the big, he's one of the taller heavyweights, but not the heaviest. Like Ernie Shavers. Wasn't the heaviest heavyweight, wasn't the tallest, but when he touched you, it was a problem. How many champions has Eubanks made? And I don't want to disrespect his son, but come on. How good is he really? So I agree with him saying, nah, they're about to cheat my son. They're about to kill my son. I agree with that. But this babble, it seems crazy. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I got to hit it for him. I got to hit the pause. I got to hit this for him.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Jelly Bean, H2O, Shabazz, Chesamane. Yeah, what the fuck was that? Shade Girl, salute. Michael Thomas, salute. Yeah, it is. It's fucked up. You hear them doing work again, right? This shit's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was, but what I'm gonna share something with y'all right now. Let me see this. These guys are doing work. This shit is crazy. Now I want y'all to watch this. I'm gonna mute my mic so you can see this. Peep this shit, y'all.
Someone had to win or lose, and it was nobody knew. It was that close that it was pretty much a split choice of who it was going to be. It was a 50-50 fight, for want of a better word. Can you just tell me the hype and how tricky was that for both of you? Because I know Chris was very clever at getting under your skin, and he got to you, didn't he?
He thought I was a sissy.
Tell us about that, guys. Who wants to go first?
Well, at this point, I'm thinking about what gave me the power, the gayness in me. Yeah, I'm joking. I'm jovial. I'm proper. I'm correct. I'm decent. But I am not creative, which is what gays are. Look up the word gay, 1974. It says jocular, effervescent. It doesn't mean anything to do with what happens in your bedrooms. What happens in your bedrooms is nothing to do with anybody else.
Nigel.
Oh, yes, I mean the fight, yes. He thought I was a sissy. No, I'm a mummy's boy. That's how mummy's boy, that's how we behave. But when facing...
Fair use.
When facing an object which is an irresistible force, when an irresistible force meets an unmovable object, Nigel Benn, Chris Eubank is on, and it is fierce. The Carmen around. I just saw. Sorry, that was my mother's tongue. I am a Jamaican, and that means I'm an African. And the king of the African jungle is the silverback. And that's me. Remember, it's an act. Don't lose yourself, you know. You've got to enjoy the show. Remember, 6 years old. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. I think Nigel, he did get under your skin then.
Yeah.
He doesn't get
If I got under his skin then, what do you think I'm doing now? If he hasn't seen it, wait till he gets a load of me.
Nigel, you really didn't like him, did you?
Under my skin now, mate.
Is he getting under your skin?
All around strong. One round with George. Salute, man. Y'all make sure I go subscribe to my brother George. Mauricio Silverman, salute to you. Big Block, what up? Bayside Boxing, salute. Cassandra. Yo, Thomas, what up? Yo, what the fuck was that? What was that? So I thought he was just doing shtick. I thought that was an act. But then I said, wait a minute, didn't they say something about him? They took him away to it. Did they really like do that? Did they recommend him go get mental help, or was he in the hospital getting help in the midst of his son about to go get cheated? Every time I talk, they start with this fucking drill, I swear to God. Picasso worried, was he about to go to war? The fuck did he even have on? But the thing was, here's why I know that was real. Did you peep? Nigel Benn sitting there like, this ain't the motherfucker I had beef with damn 30 years ago. What the fuck's wrong with him? I mean, he looks like he's in great shape. I'll give him that. Combat Toolback, salute. Go subscribe to my fam. Oh, yeah, that part. I just don't understand UK humor. Listen, we got brothers from the UK right now. Y'all tell me, was that normal? I'm going to play what he said in this interview again. Just listen.
King is all you have to know. So, for a bit of fun, why don't you organize an interview for us to sit down in a room together? Like Face Off. Hold on.
I accept.
Oh, you accept? You have to do the work. You get him to a room to sit down with me to talk about boxing, because he's the king of the gypsies. And I'm king. And I say, I'd love to talk to my comrade in arms. I'd love to talk to my student. Let's get it straight from now, so you know who you're talking to. I will be gentle with you, but you must let me be gentle and teach you how to produce great fighters that can watch. I've been to some of your matches because I was actually on tour with my son in America when he was with Al Heyman. I came to some of these fights. You with this what's his name? Wilder. He's wild. He himself said, I only need 2 seconds. In a 12-round fight, I only need 2 seconds to win. So it means you can actually waddle around like a toddler throwing these windmills. It means you can actually do that and expect me to just be happy when you knock him out with one of your windmills, which is coming from nowhere. No thought behind it. I deplore such behavior in my warriors. That's why I've been champions, because I'm aware. Yeah, and when that goes out, yeah, there's going to be a flood of people coming back to you with a response. I had to be good. I had to look good. It wasn't just about fighting a man, it was about showing the art, the craft of what it means to be a warrior.
All right, enough of that shit. Now look, man. Look, I think that nigga need to go to a hospital. Because he's sitting in that, let me just make sure I'm not bugging. He's sitting in that interview with a motherfucking fur coat on. And he does look like the Ninja Turtle Donatello. He does look like that. He really looks like that. DB Monster Track, salute. Andrew 100. Y'all must have forgot. What else I forget? D-Man, what up? Let me ask y'all, does this motherfucker sound like a sane man? Does he sound sane? Monster Musa, my brother, what up? Ignore the noise in the back. They just hating. Trey Harton, what up? Yeah, exactly. You need to worry about his son. Don't worry about Wilder. Wilder good. They tried to kill your son. Jim Diamond, what up? Gio James. Whoa. They tried to kill your son, man. You need to worry about that. And get Dank Father, what up? And get some fucking help while you're at it. This is fucking ridiculous. Kane, what up? Yo. Steven, what up? But El Padrino, Splu, Keith James. He said, yeah. He's talking to be talking. That's how I'm taking this. He just likes the sound of his own voice at this point. And at this point, they're throwing a mic in his face, not because they value anything he says. G5 in the building. Not because they value anything he says, but because it's fucking comical. It's comical. This is comical. Man. Salute to my brother, Main Event Mark. He said, please don't say warrior in that tone again, Chris. Ah! 909, what up? Y'all already know what to do. Y'all go subscribe to my brother, Opulent LDTV. No doubt. Yeah, you hear that shit outside my goddamn window? That shit crazy. What the fuck are they doing? That shit crazy. This nigga just running his mouth. Yo, he need to go see a doctor. I done pulled a muscle in my rear delt. That shit is annoying. Woo. Almighty Lord, salute. Y'all hear this shit? This shit is frustrating the hell out of me. I should go open my window and tell them shut the fuck up for the next hour, right? They go, shut up. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? The fuck is, yo, listen. Is this a Kanye nervous breakdown? Jermaine Jubilee, salute. Is this a breakdown, a nervous breakdown of Kanye West proportions? The fuck is he doing? Yeah, Andrew, he speaks proper English, but I had a teacher back in the day that she's from somewhere in the UK. And let me tell you, when you're frustrated, that is the last accent you want to hear. You're like, my God, I done lost $20. You know, I got to pay my beeper bill. And this bitch talking. PJ's Big Dog, salute. Del Alexander, salute. Oh, on that construction team, no. There's the others out there. Slim Hussein, salute. Man, this is fucked up. You already know what time it is, man. You already know what time it is. That's my brother G5 Gabe, the winning team. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe. Let's get everybody over a stack. Let's show strength in numbers. Let's show them what unity is. It's what we was talking about last night. We was talking about unity. Mr. Pete Depp, salute. You know, we was talking about unity and growing the community. We was talking about what they did to Brother Kyrie. You know? And Tom, what up? Oh, what'd you miss? You missed Chris Eubanks making a fool of himself. That nigga needs some help. Does anybody know, was he in the hospital getting help for what's going on in his brain? Jermaine, what brother Jermaine say? December 3rd, working on Facebook Live pay-per-view. Oh yes, please. Please, please, please send me that. Please. Please, please, please. Please, Ramel Lane, salute. Please send me that. Let's grow, man. I want nothing but growth. There's enough out here for everyone to get it. You know why I want people to grow? He said, Brothers UK said that's an act. Eubank sounds like the son of a Jamaican. He says he's a Yardie. Isn't he a Yardie? He said he a Yardie. That's what he says. But I don't know. Who knows? But unity is what I love. And we spoke about that last night. What Kyrie Irving is going through, if we had the same unity that those 24-karat people had, he wouldn't be going through that. Because we would shut shit down. 80% of the NBA is black. They would completely say, you know what? I'm going to dribble this ball one good time. Boom. And I ain't going to dribble it again until you fix what you're doing to Kyrie. Goodbye. Our money's guaranteed by way of the contract. And if you keep fucking around, we're about to make the big three the shit to watch. Keep James in that super chat. Much love. He says, support big bro. That like button. Titan family, please, man. Much love and appreciation, man. Much love and appreciation. All I want is growth. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for motherfuckers to be on here fighting over bullshit. There is no black and brown war. That shit was a lie. It was an absolute lie. Created by motherfuckers who netted dividends off of talking about that bullshit. It was a lie. But that's been exposed. My brother, the Do Better podcast with Theo Coop in the building. I appreciate you, man. Next time, if you get a chance, man, join the conversation, man. You know what I'm saying? I know Main Boxing Biker. I know. Jessamine says, I'm not sure it's a mental thing. A mental home thing is true, as I've heard. It was a rumor. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I heard he was going crazy. I heard he was in the hospital. I heard he wasn't in the hospital. I heard they tried to label him as nuts when he tried to expose the fact that they're trying to cheat his son. Tay, what up? Simon Bridgman, salute. I know they did that. And that was wrong, but now I'm seeing him bounce around on stage making gay jokes, and I'm like, what's going on with him? Nigel Benn was looking like, what's wrong with this guy? Shit was crazy. And then he's on this interview talking about he's a great trainer. Talking about Fury, talking about Deontay. It's crazy. What's this? All right, I'm going to highlight that. He talks like a pastor. Wow. Yeah, man, but TC, what up? Asante L. Mauricio's in the chat going nuts. A1 Hoop Zone, salute. The family stepping through, man. Salute to y'all. Jamal Davis, salute. Oh, what's that sound? You know, they outside replacing bricks. And they can't wait until I'll shut this fucker down. They got to do it while I'm talking. It's crazy. Anyway, we had a great conversation last night. But you know what happened last night, man? My brother Dave, man. That dude named Dave. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe to that dude named Dave. There you go. My brother, the Do Better podcast with Theo Coop in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, pass the plate, y'all. Salute, man. Much love and appreciation. There you go. My brother right here shared an interesting story about Bud last night, man. Y'all want to hear it? Steve L. the Mac. Y'all want to PP Rocker, salute. Dwayne Price, salute. Y'all want to know what happened? Yo. Y'all want to hear the story? Hold up. Let me get to this Venmo real quick. Salute to my brother Nemeka in that Venmo. Much love and appreciation. He said, like Black say, yeah, hamburger cheese. Yeah, Steve, we're going to talk behind the scenes. Yo, I'm going to share this. Yo, y'all got to hear this. Y'all got to hear this. Our brother Dave shared a story. He shared a Bud story last night. Yo, it's fucking Friday, y'all. Now, I want you to peep. This was from last night. Peep, listen, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna mute my mic. Listen to this, y'all. This is why you need to follow the Painful Excellence podcast, man. Peep, y'all. Oh, you know what, Dave? You want to come on and tell the story? Hell yeah. Hold on. I'm going to send you a link. Fuck that. You can hear it live. I sent it. I sent you the link. I'm going to play it, but I'm going to have you reiterate it. Here we go.
Sean Porter fight at the Delano Hotel because the fight was at the Mandalay Bay. Bud was actually staying at the Delano Hotel because he was in the same elevator bank as me. So when I go hard on Bud, it's kind of personal because I flew to Vegas and him and his team tried to run up on me just for saying, "What's up, champ?" And I'm not the only person. When I told this story, other people said that his crew done the same ish when they see him running around. So that's why I have a personal issue against Bud, because I literally flew to the fight. Lucky enough, though, I was cool with Sean Porter. I've met him and his dad many times in the past, so it worked out. But yeah, Bud and his team does that stuff. That's why I'm passionate about why I don't like Bud Drew. So that's a whole nother conversation for another show.
Steve L, please screenshot this. We got to send that to BFTB, because Bud just said something on Twitter talking about YouTubers making shit worse, but Blue Blood's a YouTuber, and you know he's trying to get you.
Bud Crawford, Sean Porter fight at the Del.
Yo, ain't that something? Now I sent Dave the link. He gonna come in, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, Devin Blocker, salute. Abadori. Let me read these cash apps. Salute to Lawrence Carter in that cash app. Much love and appreciation. He says, for my people, these people, they don't support. My people, these people, they don't support. Salute to Emmanuel H in that super chat for the protein shake on me, OG. Salute, man. Salute, fam. Salute, man. Much love. Big Texas in the building. There he is. Bro, you got to share that story again, man. Go ahead. Hey. I'm going to give you a call. Share that. That shit was hilarious.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
I'm fresh back from Dunkin' Donuts getting some coffee, man. It's been a rough morning. We was up late last night.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, so last fight, of course, Bud Crawford fought Sean Porter. I was in town from Thursday to Sunday. Now, shout out to Amex Express because I was able to check into my hotel early because we have this Amex program. I was able to get in my hotel like 11 a.m. So I'm hanging out, getting some food, then I go back to my room. I come back down around like 1 p.m. And if you're at the Delano, which is the sister property to the Mandalay Bay, there's this restaurant called, I think, Della's Kitchen. So I see Bud and 4 of his team coming from that area, and there's the elevator bank. So I'm coming out too, like to go out, and I'm like, oh snap, that's Bud Crawford. First day, I'm only be here for a few hours, and I see the champ already. I'm gonna see a whole bunch of boxers. So I'm like, hey, what's up, champ? So I'm literally like about 15 feet away from him. Him and his 4 people looked at me, flexed up, and they started coming toward me like, yo, who the fuck are you, nigga? Like, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then they stop, right? And it's like, yeah, thought so, nigga. And then the whole crew just kept walking. And I was like, what the fuck was this shit? So peep game. I go get something to eat, and I'm like, that was some surreal shit, right? So I go back to my room. It's now like 4:00 p.m. I'm about to go to the MGM Grand because actually me and my wife got married to MGM Grand. Did it big at the MGM. So that's why I like going to Vegas, you know? So I'm about to head out, and the same exact spot, I see Bud and his 4 cats. I didn't even say anything. I was like, these motherfuckers, right? So then I just gave them the head nod, the universal black head nod. I just did this. And then they saw me and they smiled, like, yeah, thought so. And then did the head nod and just kept walking. And I was like, what in the world is this ish? I have met, anytime I go to a boxing fight, I have met gangs of fighters. Not once has a boxer ever disrespected a fan, like, no, I don't want to talk to y'all. Like, even Adrian Broner hollered at me. You know what I mean? So, met him twice in 3 hours, and he doesn't even want to ingratiate with the fans. He literally, they all flexed up on me. I know a flex. It's a 5-on-1. I'm like, yo, I didn't come to Vegas for this. Within the first 3 hours. That's why I have issues with Bud. Because and it makes sense how he don't have no fans and people don't buy his pay-per-views, only for locals. Because I told this story for the last year on other channels. And you know what they told me? Yo, Dave, I've had other fans say that he disrespects fans. I've heard his crew run up on other fans. That ain't nothing new. I was like, oh, snap. I'm not alone, so I shouldn't take it personal. You know, but I do because, think about it. Bud has no sales when it comes to his support. So how is it that I've met Errol Spence? I got pictures with him. I couldn't get away from Errol when my pops was still alive. It was me, Errol, and my pops. Talked to him for 40 plus minutes. I tried to walk away. He still wanted to keep talking. I can go down the list. Juan Manuel Marquez. He can't even speak English and I couldn't get away from him. Okay? Sean Porter and his pops. Sean was busy. His dad kept me around and wanted me to keep talking. It's like, yo, don't worry, Sean gonna be all right. And so him and his pops and my pops were all talking. So I'm just giving you a list of fighters who have no problems talking to the fans. And here's the thing, guys. Before anybody says anything, I didn't act like a fanboy. I wasn't on no disrespect. I literally was like, yo, what's up, champ? That's all I said. It wasn't like, oh, snap, it's Bud Crawford. It's Bud Crawford. Yo, what up, man? I don't move like that. I was like, oh, snap. And think about it, Drew. You met me for the first time last month, so you see how I dress. You see how, you know, we got the same jacket, I think we were joking around, right? You know? So yeah. I'm not dressed like a F-boy. I'm not dressed like a thug. I'm coming off presentable. I'm dressed down to the nines. So, you know, so to have that situation and then everything to occur now, you can kind of understand, like, it's personal. Because I flew to the fight. I bought a ticket to the fight. I was the section behind ringside. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, too, to let y'all know, the Mandalay Bay was not sold out. There was still tons of seats in the upper rafters. Even though they said 9,000 to 10,000 was there, nah, they darkened out the area like they did the Barclays, and you can see a gang of seats upstairs. So I'm one of the few people that can say, I paid for Spence and Bud pay-per-views. I paid to go fly to see Bud and Spence in the fights. But to go pay for it and then to have that experience, that's why I'm like, fuck Bud. I'm cool. I'm glad that I know Sean Porter because I was rooting for Sean Porter. I'm glad I know one fighter that I can root for because it would have been a fucked up weekend if he was fighting David Amnesia. You know, I'm like, yo, he's the only fighter. Drew, if we sit down and I go through my picture list and then go through everything, people who know me, I've met almost all the same cats you met except for a few people. But you have the personal relationships. But just to have that kind of experience, I'm like, it makes sense why he only has 100,000 pay-per-view buys. It makes sense why people ain't going to his fights. Because if you don't rock with the fans, why the fans want to rock with you? You want to get quick paydays, but if the fans ain't there to support you, you ain't getting those paydays. That's why he ain't getting 50-50 with Spence. Spence couldn't get away from him. And I know I'm the only person that said they talk to Spence is like, yo, he a cool dude. I like talking to him. I even told Spence, I say, after that conversation, I said, yo, to this day, Long as you don't do no janky stuff like you see athletes do, I'm supporting you till I can't support you no more. He gave me and my pops a hug. That's real talk.
You know what I wanted to, I try to stay away from that. But the story you told me, the reason why it was crazy for me last night, because I said about 3 years ago, I heard something similar from somebody that lives over there by him. They said they had a silly experience, and it wasn't him directly, it was someone that was with him.
Mm-hmm. His team, he had 4 guys around him, probably the same people.
It was probably, I'm gonna ask the chat, y'all think Bernie was with him? Probably was. Bernie running around on social media talking about he'll kick everyone's ass from 130 and down.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and I'm like, what are you talking about, dogs? And my thing is, as far as Bud is concerned, sometimes if you're the athlete or you're the major entertainer, you gotta watch your entourage, because your entourage can be a reflection on you. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm just wondering when he's gonna tell Bernie to shut the fuck up. You gotta calm down. Now, when we was in Vegas, I met Bernie, stopped me. He recognized me, and we spoke. There ain't no beef, but I watch him and I listen to him go off. And if him and I had a rapport where we spoke to one another, I'd have called him a long time ago and be like, yo, bro, you're not doing Bud any favors. Chill, tone it down, because you don't know what kind of money you might be fucking up for him. And I know you go hard for your boy, but sometimes you ever had that person in your group that goes a little too hard? You're like, yo,
froggy.
Yeah, relax, tone it down, because you're gonna fuck around and get us in trouble. You understand? And Bud has been in trouble.
Yeah.
Now,
so when that situation with the car situation with the auto mechanics, as soon as that happened to me, that was the first thing that popped in my head when he got that incident when I was like back in 2014 when he wanted to get his car off the shop and the mechanic then he beat the dude up and pulled off the hydraulics and took his car and ran off.
Yeah,
that was the first thing that came in my head when they flexed on me after they left. I'm like,
Sidebar. What the fuck? Is that Sammy Sosa in the UK?
Oh yeah, that's real. That's Sammy. We call him the Pink Panther.
Oh, fucking what happened?
Black people don't love themselves to the Caribbeans. They use that bleaching cream, bruh. That's a heavy epidemic, man, in that part of the world.
Oh shit.
You ever seen him in a while? Yo, we call him the Pink Panther out here in Chicago.
No.
Yes, sir, brother. This ain't new. This is about a good a 10-year process for him.
Is he sick? Is he sick?
Nah, it's called. They're using that skin bleaching in the Caribbean. It's a big epidemic out there, man. They just go ahead and they want to be lighter. They want to be white or that white skin. Oh man, it's a huge. The HBO did a big documentary on it, man. Sammy's in the forefront of this, bro. Yeah, if I bring my wife down right here, she'd be like, "Oh, is that an old picture of Sammy?" And my wife's even into sports, bro.
You know this shit got me mad, right?
Of course.
The fuck? He straightened his hair?
Man, he's darker than both of us at one point.
And he's walking around. That don't look like anywhere in America. That's the UK. The fuck? Yo,
it's not new, bruh.
When him and Maguire was in the race for the most home runs that season,
98.
There wasn't a Latino in the Bronx that wasn't so proud of him.
I bet.
They love this man.
Hey, I'm in Chicago. Do you know how? I'm not even a Cubs fan. I'm a Sox fan. I'm a Southsider. But just in general, just being in Chicago in the summer of '98, I could understand how the Latino bros were rocking for him. Could you imagine being out here in the heart of it? All the Latinos, all the blacks didn't matter when he was still our skin tone.
All right, I gotta get off of that. I gotta get off of that. I gotta get off of that. I gotta get off of that.
Hey, real fast before I go here, Drew. I must have felt you getting ready to talk it out because I literally just came in the crib and I pulled you up. I was watching Fanon for a second. I was like, wait, Drew's on with his Epic Fridayz. And as soon as I pulled up and then he's like, yo, Dave. And I was like, oh, snap. Literally, we must have been the same wavelength from last night, man. I was like, yo, let me see what Drew talking about this morning, man. So.
Man, that was a hell of a story, man.
I'm not lying. Could you imagine, just before I go, could you imagine you being in Vegas in your first 3 hours and that's your experience with the guy you flew to see fight?
You know,
you still got the whole weekend to go. That was my Thursday getting in. I was there till Sunday night.
that must have taken the wind out of your sails for a bit.
Man, you just don't know, man. Because then I was like, I'm cool with Sean Porter. The first time I met Sean Porter when I flew to see Andre Ward, Sergey Kovalev won at the T-Mobile in 2016 in Vegas. So that's the first time I met Sean Porter. So just knowing that situation, then seeing him again, that smoothed it out because I was actually rooting for Sean. Even though I knew he was going to lose, I'm rooting for Sean regardless because of the situation here, you know? But it's like, you get in town and you're like, yo, this is the dude who I flew to see? I spent money on a great hotel, 5-star. I didn't buy a pay-per-view. I got a ticket to the fight. Yeah. I am supporting, Drew. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I ain't these bud buddies out here saying they fans and they over there bootlegging it on their fire sticks.
You actually put money in the man's pocket.
Exactly.
You actually filled one of the seats that was empty.
Exactly. I bought food in the concessions. I bought a couple of drinks. I supported the event the way you're supposed to support an event for a black man, if you want to say it like that. I have bought his previous pay-per-views even though they flopped. So I am the true boxing fan who supports regardless of who's fighting. If it's a good fight, it's a good fight. So for me to do all that and then it's like, yo, this is how you treat your peoples? The reason why you're able to get the bag, that 8-figure deal? This is how you treat the fans? You gonna hear this venom until you ain't fighting no more. And on top of that, you still gonna hear it because since YouTubers ain't shit, we gonna keep getting on his head.
Right. And before we get out of here, he put up this tweet, I think yesterday, right?
Yeah, that tweet about the YouTubers.
A lot of y'all YouTubers that just be making their podcasts be killing boxing because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. So of course, this is our brother BFTB. He said, then bring your ass to the graveyard and tell the people what's really going on then, because you clearly watch.
And what he don't understand is that YouTubers now get more attention, get more views, get more popularity than mainstream old media. Because old media ain't doing ish now. We got tons of channels like how you are rocking, you know, I don't even do a boxing channel like all the time like you, but so many channels across the spectrum is the reason why Bud has a name. YouTube is the game now. It ain't old media. ESPN have writers who don't even tell the truth on the payroll. But you over here talking about YouTubers. How about this then? Come on these YouTube channels and talk about it because I'll tell you for a fact, hey Drew, not to pull my car, I told like last night what I do. I deal with trillions of dollars. I don't deal with millions. I don't deal with billions. My job deals in trillions. I don't know all boxing business. I know business. If Bud knows more than business than me, sit his ass down and let's talk because he don't know shit about boxing like Roger Mayweather would say.
Ooh. Well, I don't know.
That.
I don't know if you saw it. I don't know how long you've been put onto BFTB, but I'm sure he reviewed it. Cause someone posted a link where he had that conversation with Bomac. It was on that panel. You need to see that.
I heard about that. I didn't see it, but I heard about it because BFTB been going hard, man. He's staying on his head.
I saw it live, and Bomac, like I said, Bud is not the only person that needs a PR person. It was Bomac too, because he said some things on that panel, and I remember driving and listening to it, and I almost hit the median because he said something. I was like, whoa, what? I was like, oh, he need to shut the fuck up. He's not doing Bud any favors, man. And everyone in the chat know what I'm talking about. I want the Gravedigger to revisit that again. Revisit that, because he said something it's like he said something that everyone accuses Errol of doing, the easy route. But then when that question was brought to Bomac said no. We went in this direction. Why? When BFTB asked him why'd you do that, he said because it was easier. Man, I face palmed in the car. I said, bah!
Oh, I did see that one. I apologize. I did see that after the fact. I didn't see it live. Right. I was in the barbershop when I was watching that. I was getting my line in last week when everybody was talking about that again, and I pulled that video up last Saturday.
Man, that was bad.
Oh, boy.
And he's working with Black Prime. And, you know, look, I support Blue. And I want him to be successful. But with Bud doing shit like this, like what you're reading, it's working against the grain because Blue is a YouTuber. And they brought him in to help bridge this gap. And you get on here and you're talking, dude. You know what I'm saying? You're talking, and we know who you're talking about. So if you're talking to BFTB, you know you listen, you know what time he comes on, and if you're not in between training, hop on a live stream and sort it out. But be warned, the best way to win a debate is not take a debate that you know you're not going to win. Don't do it. This man BFTB, I pride myself on receipts, but my brother BFTB, y'all go ahead and jump in that traffic if you want to. He got receipts on top of receipts on top of receipts, which is why I don't think Bomac will come into the graveyard. I don't think Bud will come into the graveyard. I don't think Bernie will come into the graveyard. Now, I'm not talking bad about nobody. I'm just saying nothing's making sense. And if the fight don't happen come springtime, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Let me bring something up, Drew, real fast before I go. But let me just bring up one thing that no one's brought up. Spence has 3 belts, right? So knowing that you're a unified champion with 3 belts, you have mandatories. The sanctioning bodies cleared the way for this here. Does Bud did not even think about or says, I don't care, I'm just gonna shit on him, knowing that if I don't take this fight, he's gonna have to do these other sanctioning bodies or lose belts? Because the whole idea has been about undisputed for Spence, right? So if you say, I'm gonna do this and come back, well, he has 3 belts. How's he supposed to come back unless you're gonna wait a year? See, that logic thinking that, okay, if he spends the block, I could wait out to 2024 if he's still around, or maybe not, because he's gonna be at 154. So if you're trying to do a fight for undisputed and you got all these sanctionings coming up here and you walk away, do you think he's still gonna have these belts when they're available? Like, little things like that to say, we're gonna do this fight for undisputed, it won't be undisputed no more. Now, I know that's an accolade, but that's what Spence wants. So if you walk away, there's no undisputed. So how can you say we'll come back in the spring, not knowing that when the sanctions, like the IBF is the one of the most strictest ones. The IBF at any time could pull it saying Spence ain't defending this belt in a minute. We gonna let Boots go ahead and fight for it. Like, I'm a regular boxing fan and I know this information. So how you gonna say we'll come back in the spring, not knowing that the sanction fights can easily say, nah, you've been holding on this too long, Spence, we taking this one. This happens all the time with the IBF.
You know what?
No one brought this point up here about undisputed here, that undisputed conversation. Right? Am I wrong?
No, you're correct. Basically, man, these motherfuckers is drilling over here. This shit get on my...
Eddie Hearn is back, bro.
Eddie Hearn's fucking with me again. You bastard.
No, that's Bomac.
Yeah. Man. You know what I think we should do? I think we should flood Bud's social media. We know who he's talking about in here. He ain't talking about Blue. He's talking about us. Well, let's be more specific. He's talking about BFTB. So those of you that are on Twitter, that follow him on Instagram, flood his social media. Say, yo, go to the graveyard and have a conversation. Go to the graveyard and straighten it out. What do you mean the podcast are killing boxing? The podcast is what's keeping you alive.
Man.
As a matter of fact, when you decided to sue Bob Arum, one asshole said, when did you become a member of the LDBC? The answer's never. And I said, I don't know where that even came from. Bud don't fuck with us like that. But as you can see, Bud, all you got to be is black and go against the grain, and automatically you're affiliated with us.
The people will rock with you if they see that, okay. They don't know your background. So, Bud's actually probably cool here. He recognized that Bob Arum ain't on ish. Go ahead and sue Bob. Get your money. We know Bob been doing this for 70 years. But then it's like, oh, you just doing this just to be doing some other janky shit. Like you always been doing.
He yanked out that lawsuit because Bob Arum wasn't, well, him and Bob was in Dubai. And I'll just say that with Daniel Kinahan.
Yeah, we know we had that talk about the Dubai.
You want to sue me for this racist shit? You know you got that $20 million from Daniel Kinahan, right?
And you know I'm a witness.
You know I'm a witness. So you go ahead. And the lawsuit vanished. It vanished. And I found that strange. But I ain't gonna hold you, Dave, man.
It's just Bud being Bud, man. Like Ego said, bad business Bud. BBB.
Triple B. Bad
Triple
business
B.
Bud.
And it ain't the baller brand like LeVar Ball. It's bad business Bud. He's like all of the boxers who don't understand the money. He's an employee, not a boss. Only employees say they're a boss.
Yeah, they don't get it, but he will get it. He will get it soon. Good luck to him. Well, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Thank you for sliding through 2 days in a row, man. Much love and appreciation.
You know, it's all love, cuz.
To that dude named Dave, man. He has a brilliant channel, man. Salute to you, brother.
I'm going live later on today, man, so I'll check everybody out later.
I'll be in the chat.
No doubt, man. Be good.
Yes, sir. So I think we need to flood the his social media. We know who he's talking about. He ain't talking about Blue. He ain't talking about Blue. He can't be talking about me. But BFTB been kicking his ass for months now. And I think he's been real fair. But if there's something that he's confused about, go on the live stream and straighten it out. Because all BFTB has done is presented the facts. When you get lynched by your own words, that's a bad, bad thing. That is a sad state of affairs. That Instagram Live didn't do him any favors, man. Last night, when BFTB played, when he was with Ak and Barack, and they said, yo, he lied 30 seconds into the damn interview. He said, have you heard from them? Have you heard from anybody, BBC, Errol, since the tweet? He said, no, we haven't heard anything. Errol responded with a whole book. I said, wait a minute. He responded, whoa, that ain't take long. It's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. What time is it? 10:30? Yo, who want to jump on real quick? Who want to jump on real quick? It's fucking Fridayz. Let me know. I got my gram up. I can send a link real quick. Y'all let me know. Family only. Damn, I slept wrong. What the fuck? He's firing shots. All right, Healer. I'll send it to you right now. All right, I sent it. Yeah, Stormy. Bob got the receipts, man. He got emails. He got all kinds of shit. He got all kinds of shit, man. That y'all, you know, that lawsuit sure did disappear, right? What the fuck was that about? Big Easy says, sounds like Bomac outside the window chewing.
Whoa! That's kind of pretty before it gets started. Oh, Froggy Money Courtin', he did ride Crambo. Froggy Money Courtin', he did ride Crambo. frog when he courting, he did ride a sword and a revolver by his side. Camo.
What? Look, he stopped. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, your BFTB hit the Crambo last night. Oh my God. This is all bad. Now he's not okay. So now boxing is dying because of the YouTubers now. I thought we was shit alive. SP said Eubank a real one. Yeah, man, I got a kick out of that. That was funny. Yeah. I like the fact that he spoke up for his son. But all this other stuff, you need to be real careful because I don't think people are laughing with him. They're laughing at him. That's dangerous. Before Cesar in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He said, no graveyard for Bud if he won't fight in Dallas. Oh shit. All right. I got your email, Mr. Shelton. I got your email, bro. Let me see. I don't think I got your email. Give me your email, bro. Oh yeah, Stormy. Let me hit that. One time. One time for the one time. Let me hit that one time for the one time. Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's down here.
I think you don't know, now you know.
Well, I don't know, Drew. What's the correlation between the two? There you go. There you go. All right, I got you. Oh, there it is. There it is right there. All right, sent. That picture just pisses me all the way off, man. Yeah, Devontae, man. This picture pisses me off, man. It really does. You know, all, like people in the industry talking about, oh, you know, he wasn't cheating. I'm like, yo, is they cheating in boxing? You know, every fighter, every manager, every promoter, they called Deontay crazy. Just ask them. Everybody, fans and everybody, it's impossible. It's impossible. Just ask them. Is they cheating in boxing? If they say no, just walk off. Just walk off. Yeah, no doubt. It does. It does, Steve L. Mr. Shelton in the building. Salute.
What's going on with it, Drew? Titan.
Yeah. It's good. Focus on. What up, bro?
What's going on, folks?
How you feeling, Mr. Shelton? Salute, Drew.
He bumble clot.
Ras clot, man. I be here fuck crew no go on with. You know, say that boy there, bud. That little boy there,
rude boy.
Ras clot, man. Me say, I be here fuck cream I go on with.
Yeah, what he just said.
Yo, man, but so Bud is Bud and his goons is beefing with you know, they act like they were gonna jump on my boy Dave.
Wow.
And he's coming at YouTubers, he's taking pictures with Fury. This is petty right here. taking pictures with Fury. I mean, look, man.
That
Chris
picture
Eubanks
speaks volumes, bro.
Yeah, it does, man. It does. But yeah, this is the other thing I wanted to talk about, man. You know, this shit right here is unacceptable. This shit right here is unacceptable. Say his name, bud. Say his name, bud. He says your name. He's not doing it for clicks. This is how he feels.
Yeah.
This is how he feels. And guess what? We tune in because it's how we feel. All right.
It's the pulse of the people, bro.
Yeah. So we ain't killing the sport. The sport would have been dead if it wasn't for us. You better be thanking God for the YouTubers, man.
Hey, real quick, shout out to BFTB because BFTB called all of this from Deep Street. From Deep Street, he called this because he's been going at Bud like this. He said Bud didn't want this fight from deep.
It's a true story. Yo, my brother Thomas, he said, salute him in the super chat. He said, why you let Mr. Shelton on? Got to turn my volume down because his bass is so loud.
He just mad because the 49ers whipped the Sea Chicken's ass.
Hold on. Steve Elder Mack told me to check the inbox. Hold on.
That's all it is. He just salty.
Oh wow. Let me put this up. Yo, Steve ain't playing, man. Steve on it. Yo, man. He talking now, right? He talking now, right? So come on and talk to somebody, man. He said sea chickens. That is hilarious. Sea chickens.
Oh my God.
He talk. I was an advocate for people shutting the fuck up and just fighting. I've been an advocate for that. Just shut up and fight. And now he talking. Bruh, he know he want to say, he ain't worried about me and my little bullshit channel. BFTB is the one with the megaphone. How about this?
He's getting slaughtered in these streets. That's why.
You could be mad at people all you want. But here's the thing. If you can't prove them wrong, what's the shit?
And that's why he won't go on his show. Man, I can see that getting ugly real quick. I can see BFTB, you goofy ass, bitch ass, weird ass nigga.
You know what? I don't think it'll go there. You know how it'll go? You remember how he was talking to dude? He kept taking him out of the panel because he had to walk him through. He was asking Willie Lowe, salute, bro. Day 12. All right.
Willie Lowe in the building.
Yo.
Salute.
He'll dog walk him. Because everything you say can and will be held against you in the court of law. He'll dog walk him. And he'll have to answer these questions. He'll have to answer questions that Ak and Barack are not going to ask them. And I'm not disrespecting them. I'm just saying they have a boss. See, over here on YouTube, we say what we want. Mm-hmm. We say what applies. We're not on the payroll. That's what makes what we do here special. It makes it authentic. You understand? So, I mean, look, I think Bud should go to the graveyard.
Bro, he gonna slaughter that boy.
I don't think he should. I think he should go to the graveyard after he beats David Amnesia. He shouldn't go to the graveyard before because that'll fuck up his mental. It will.
He won't make it out the graveyard, B.
Bro, it'll be ugly. I think Bud and Bomac should go to the graveyard. They should go and have a conversation.
Nah, just one.
BF already schooled him and caught him in live.
Bro,
they gonna muddy the conversation.
They not fucking with BFTB.
Now, I was just listening.
Yo.
And look, I was just listening. I'll never forget. I was driving. And when Bomac said what he said, I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, even if that's what you did, why would you say it? You understand what I'm saying? Even if that's what you did, he said we went this way because it was easier. I said he just said that. He really said that. That was the ball game right there. That was the ball game. Over. Main Boxing Biker in that super chat, much love. He said, want to ask Focus Ball what Jamaicans call buddy.
Yeah. See, I was gonna say that in my live earlier because when I found out Terrence Crawford's nickname is Bud, I'm like, Jamaica, that means something else.
Yeah.
It means a man's private part, bro. But Bud does behave like a dickhead, so it's an apt name.
Jafar Cesar say he gonna send Bernie. He better not send Bernie.
Bernie will get cooked.
He better not send Bernie. Bud likes to talk up for himself. Who could talk on Bud's behalf?
Send Bernard.
BF gonna cook his ass.
Yo, I want everybody to go on Bud's social media. He might as well just said he might as well just said BFTB's name. Go ahead. But go to social media and say, yo, look, Bud.
We're gonna troll this. We're gonna troll this dude.
Go have it. Hey man. Listen, you put something out, you're expecting a response. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, go to the graveyard and have a conversation. But I'm telling you, it wouldn't be beneficial for him. It wouldn't. I recommend stay away, but if you're talking, go. Since you're talking and you're telling your story, go. But I don't think it'd be beneficial for him because it would get
he would lose all of his fan base.
It would get so bad.
Man.
It would get so bad.
He might cry.
Yo, yeah.
No easy questions either. He drilling them from the gate.
He might cry.
Gate. I already see it in my mind. You know what I'm saying? BFTV would more than likely to ask him, okay, what's up? What's the problem? What's the problem with anything that I've said? Anything that I've said, what is the problem? And just listen. And he would be step on a landmine, blow his foot off. The left one, step on another landmine. He crawled the other one, blow his arm off. By the time he gets done, he'll be a paraplegic. Mm-hmm. It'll be sickening, man. But go on and look, go to the graveyard, bro.
Hey, man, go to the graveyard.
I don't recommend it.
Stump.
I don't recommend Bud go. I don't recommend he goes. For those of you that want him to go, y'all want to see him die.
Yep.
I'm saying not to go.
I'm trying to see
on your fight. It'll be. If there's a YouTube Hall of Fame, it'll be that show. I swear to God, I will.
That's getting a million views,
bro. I will call out of work because you know all of old media will be watching. ESPN will be watching.
They watch anyway.
Watching. Everybody be watching. Motherfuckers
they watching now.
They watching now. Motherfuckers that offered us money behind the scenes. They're watching right now. Thank you for seeing value in me, but keep your money. I'm good. I thought that shit was bullshit. 78 was like, nah, that was real. I say, what? Came the bad guy in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said Crawford doesn't want a real interview. Keeps going to keep talking to guys who
suck his dick again! Suck his dick again!
What? What is that?
Yo, Bud needs to remain silent. Bud needs to remain silent, man. He needs to remain silent because and this is just my opinion. But if he's putting out tweets like this, that means he wants attention. So
that ain't what he wants.
Well, he thinks it's what he wants. You know what it is? Family. Y'all ever been chasing behind that girl that you wanted? You thought you wanted so bad, and then when you got her, you're like, ew.
No.
What the fuck?
What was I thinking?
That's happened to me twice in my life. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get her. Then when I get her, I'm like, ew. It's like that.
I'm glad to say I've never experienced that level of disappointment.
No, I have. 2 times in my life. That was fucked up. Jeans, jeans. The way it fits some of y'all ladies, the person who makes those jeans, y'all need to go to hell. You need to go to hell and you die.
Burn in hell.
Bullshit.
Oh, you're talking about that? Like it wasn't proper as it seemed? Yeah, I've seen one of those. It's not.
You know what I'm saying? She unbuckled those jeans and it spilled the whole fupa. I was like, what the fuck? What is that? Oh shit. Yeah, I wanted to like literally get a running start and jump out the fucking window head first. I mean, get a running start. The tiny ass room, running circles, and then jump out the window head first like a bullet. Land on the car, you hit a car alarm go off. I wanted to die.
Left your whole shirt behind.
Yeah, you know, it's like you're looking at her like, you know what I'm saying?
In other words, you ever slide down or slide a razor blades into a pool of alcohol.
I was literally like, what? What happened? You know, you look good. You look good in those jeans. You came out those fuckers. You're like, what? The fuck? Goddamn. Man, the 90s was good, but some of it was bad. Salute to my brother All Around Strong LLC in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. She said, shout out to Drew, the panel in the chat, man. Salute to you. Had a pleasure hanging out with this brother at the Barclays. Yes, sir. Man. Oh, man, that brought back some bad memories, man.
Yeah, bro.
I don't even want to talk, bro. I ain't even going to share that story here, man. I need a motherfucking Patreon, man.
Man, when you did that live after the fight, and if you never would have said who Thomas and main event Mark was, I would have got him mixed up. Oh, I'm going to hell for that one.
Oh my God. Yo, y'all want to see the Dan Raphael video?
Fight down.
Yeah. When me and Thomas was sitting inside the whip, and fat ass Dan Raphael, he shows up, and I'm looking, and I call. Oh, wait, hold on.
Fight down.
Hold on. Yo, Steve going hard. Hold on, look at this, y'all. The Mac going hard. He going hard.
What that say?
BFTB need answers since you talking about YouTubers. I mean, he's the only one that I can think of you talking about. So stop by around 6:30 East Coast time, 5:30 p.m. Central time. You should really put up on your big boy pants and come over to the graveyard. BFTB boxing on YouTube. Since you think we bad for business, come get whatever it is off your chest. Hashtag LDBC. Hey, man. Hey, man. You don't need to be firing no hitting shots. You know what I'm saying? Say what it is. Say what it is.
Imagine how bad this will go.
Who else you talking about?
But we know you scared. We know you were curved when it came to EJ. Are you also scared of BFTB?
Bro.
BFTB versus Dan Raphael.
Bro, listen, man.
Bad matchup.
Let me find out. Let me find that Dan Raphael debacle. Here it is.
Stylistically, bad matchup.
Hey, my phone might die. I gotta go.
All right, no problem.
Yo, y'all not gonna believe this shit, but motherfucking Dan Raphael is right behind my fucking car. I'm not even kidding, yo. I'm not even kidding. Look, Dan Raphael is by my car, nigga. He got kicked out of the goddamn press conference. Tay Jones just told me they're doing a press conference, and he's outside.
He had to get.
They kicked
I
him
think he
out.
got kicked out. I think he got kicked out. Tay Jones is at the press conference right now, and this fat motherfucker standing outside. I'm not even kidding. Yo, the night just keeps getting better. Yo, y'all not gonna.
You should have said something to him.
And Raphael is right behind my fucking car. I'm not even.
He walked up right behind my
shit.
shit. Me and Thomas was like, yo!
Dan Raphael is by my car, nigga. He got kicked out of the goddamn press conference. Tay Jones just told me they're doing a press conference, and he's outside.
He had to get.
I think he got kicked out. Tay Jones is at the press conference right now, and this fat motherfucker standing outside. I'm not even kidding. Yo, the night just keeps getting better.
Bro.
He's standing out there looking like Mr. Lonely.
Yo, I called Tay and I asked him, and he said he don't know nothing about that. So I said, he wasn't put out. So that meant he just didn't stick around. If that was Hellenist that won, he'd be there. If that was any other fighter who won, he'd be there. Deontay won. He just said, I'm gonna go eat my Domino's pizza. I'm ordering an Uber, but hopefully my Uber Eats shows up first. So I can take my Uber Eats in the Uber and go home and eat my Uber Eats with a box of goobers, boss. And what he does is he'll take bits and pieces from people that were at the press conference and he'll make his own assessment based off of other people's work.
That's kind of like stealing.
I have it on good authority that does shit like that. Y'all saw my brother George Jakovich in the chat earlier. He says that's the shit he does. So that's why I told y'all, if he writes any article, he can have an opinion about the fight, but if he writes anything in reference to anything that happened at the press conference after, know that he wasn't there. He was standing outside by my vehicle. That's the truth.
Looking like a sucker.
Jabba the Hutt with a coat. That shit was all bad.
When he on his phone too?
He was on his phone. He was ordering Uber Eats while waiting for an Uber so he can go home and eat some goobers with his Uber Eats.
And a Diet Mountain Dew.
Yo, you know what I want? I'm gonna get Charles Martin on the show. First of all, he's big as fuck. He's big as fuck, but he was so cool. He was talking about fight stances and stuff. Yeah, Southern T. You want me to send it to your You want me to send it to your gram? I'll send it to your gram. Wait. And I told him, I said, yo, I think you fuck AJ up now. And he said, yeah, I beat his ass. I can tell when he fought AJ, he wasn't in his right mental, but he seemed excited. He was with his girlfriend. I believe that was his girlfriend. He just seems excited about the sport again. We got right to it. We got right to it. Steve was there. I was like, man, I like his energy, man. You know what I'm saying?
He like 6'6", isn't he?
Yo, mother, I'm 6'2". That motherfucker gotta be about 6'6". I said, oh shit. I said, oh shit. Yeah, here, big boy. Wait, let me see if I got Southern T. I might have your email. Wait a minute. Let me see something. Oh shit. Wait. Nah, I'm just gonna send it to your I'm gonna send it to your gram.
Damn, that noise is annoying.
Yeah, let me mute this mic. This shit is fucking ridiculous.
It sound like that 100 Mad. Eddie Hearn got the crew out there this moment.
I sent it, Southern T. I sent it. Yeah, these motherfuckers is every time I'm doing something. These motherfuckers is drilling and shit.
Nitty G, that's not fair. You 6'9", 6'10".
Word up.
Everybody's short to you.
Oh, let me show y'all something. You see this sister right here? All right. Her name is Samara Joy. She's a jazz singer. And I know she looked like a baby. She's 23 years old. She is a baby. She's from the Bronx. Went to the Blue Note. Watched her perform. If you listen to her voice, you were like, that ain't no 23-year-old woman singing. She has soul on top of soul on top of soul. I'm like, that voice coming out this child? And she's from the Bronx. Yeah, hell yeah. on it, man. I was blown away, man. I was blown away. So, you know, Samara Jones, y'all find her on whatever social media. Y'all make sure y'all follow her. Matter of fact, why don't I just do this? Why don't I just go to her social media?
She got anything on YouTube?
Listen to her voice.
In my solitude, you haunt me with reveries of days gone by. In my solitude, in my solitude.
Bro, listen. That voice is not supposed to be coming out of that child. That's crazy.
Like a young Billie Holiday.
Man, she look like a baby. Look at her. She like she's 13. I was like, yo, what? Not that voice. We got rickrolled. Remember when you first saw that back in the 80s? You was like, what the fuck? Let me tell you what happened. When that song first played in America, what was it, like 86? Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you. I was like, oh, this shit is dope. When we first saw the video, we was like, wait a minute. Time out. Him? He looked like he went upside a black man's head and stole his fucking throat. That voice coming out that little white guy? Bullshit. Southern T in the building, man. What's good?
What's good, Drew? Appreciate you letting me grace your platform. I'm sitting outside my gal house. We about to, go to breakfast, waiting for her to come out. So I either got about 4 minutes or 40 minutes. So I'm gonna try to make this quick. Appreciate you letting me use the platform, Drew. Y'all know PWT, all love from the family. You know what I mean? Our LDBC love. Brother G5 Gabe, we about 220 away from 1K. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody asked me to do this. Nobody ever asked me to do this. You know what I mean? But it's something that I want to do, right? I want to help Brother G5 Gabe get to his 1K. He been around YouTube long time. Like, pretty much at this point, everybody know G5. I thought he was already at 1K. I feel like he should have been there. You know what I mean? But if y'all haven't, I just want everybody, in the chat right now to go to Brother G5 Gabe and subscribe to Brother G5 Gabe if y'all ain't. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the good brother. But TWT, the family, we all about, pushing full progress. And right now, the family goal, we trying to get, G5 to his 1K each by each. After him, it's going to be a new person. After him, it's going to be another person. You know what I mean? But right now, we focused on Brother G5. And I would appreciate it if everybody would, who haven't subscribed to G5 Gabe, to go subscribe to G5 Gabe.
Who got that link? Drop that. That's the link in the chat?
Yeah, I just dropped it.
There you go.
I just click, you click that joint and subscribe button, go be right there in your face.
You already know what time it is.
That's really all I wanted to do. I greatly appreciate you, man. Let me slide up here. I'm about to go catch me some breakfast. I'm, starving like a motherfucker. I'm listening in the chat though. Keep up the great work. I love the Freestyle Fridays idea. Keep doing your thing, Joe.
No doubt, bro. Much love and appreciation, man. No doubt. So y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to G5 Gabe. Just get him over that stack. And like I said, man, if you a content creator, you know what I'm saying, you family, come on in, drop your link, man. There's enough for everybody out here to get it, man. This is how you grow the community. Fuck a village. Let's build cities. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we was talking about last night. If Kyrie Irving had that super duper support that the 24 karat people got, they wouldn't be fucking with him. 80% of the NBA is black. Everyone stop dribbling. Drop the ball. And if y'all keep fucking with us, we're going to go make Ice Cube the next billionaire. We're going to go play in the Big Three. It's going to be the Big Five. And we're going to run full court games. Everyone's going to buddy up. We don't fucking need you, NBA. And remember, sponsors, they are not loyal. They'll drop you and they'll pick you up. They're not loyal. they'll look at Cube and say, look, all the people dunking basketballs over there. So here come Nike and Adidas right back. We want you to wear our shit because we need more people to buy our shit. Ain't nobody fucking with the NBA. You see what I'm saying? But we need to be on one accord. We can't be talking bad. There's nothing wrong with Kyrie. He's just trying to find himself. He ain't taking no shorts doing it, man. He's not taking no shorts. He's not crazy. Don't let them tell you that. And the other brothers that, got their money and they're talking all crazy, what they did to Jalen Rose, he made a valid point and then he apologized right after a commercial or some shit. I was like, oh my God, man. We just scrambling, man. It's a sad state of affairs, man. We got to do better, man. We got to do better. We need to be more unified. We don't need to be on YouTube fighting with each other and talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? We need to be united. We could disagree, but if it gets that bad, you can pick up the phone or drop an email and talk to a brother or sister behind the scenes, and it might be unsolvable. But if it's unsolvable, y'all just stop speaking, and that's the end of that. The world don't have to know that there's beef, but some motherfuckers like to get on here and they chat like children, Not everything deserves a response. If I respond to something, I address it, I move on. Because at the end of the day, I'm winning. I'm winning. The LDBC is winning. The winning team is winning. We're going to get G5 what he needs. We're going to get George what he needs. We got Focus Ball what he needs. If Mr. Shelton wants to be consistent with his content, we're going to get him what he needs. Why? Because this is what we do.
Yes, sir.
We're a united front. We are a united front. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. We are a united front. There's a couple of channels that I see. I'm like, nah, this guy should be monetized already. I'm just waiting for them to put their foot on the gas so I can accelerate. What you was about to say, bro?
I said I'm about to slide. The general just came on.
All right, yeah, all right, boom. We're gonna head over there. Shout out to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chats. General's on. We're gonna take our united front to the general and then some.
Yes, sir.
You know what time it is. Bronx on deck. We out.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.